What is up, YouTube? We are doing something I have not done in a while, which is cast. We have a game between... Ooh, let me bring that back out. That was weird. Between Nova and the Fighter, a Celts or Celts war. It's like Nova took market at the start. Gonna keep the villager population open right now. Each player has an AI-controlled market in the corner. Nova placing 6 markets in his corner. No markets yet coming from Fighter. 14 town centers right now. 17. Gonna be going up. 18 right now from Nova. And switching over to the Fighter, we have 20 town centers at the start. There is a 15-minute treaty in place, so this will be quite long. 25 now coming from Nova. So with it being a Celts war, the focus is going to be mainly wood collection and gold collection. Gold would be coming from the piles that they have, to relics, to the trade carts, or the trade production. Nova is quickly expanding across the map with town centers. Obviously Celts needing a lot of wood. I would assume Nova's probably going to skyrocket all the way up to 300 villager population, possibly. Switching back on board to the Fighter, he's also doing the same thing, expanding throughout the entire side of the map, except for the bottom portion right here. I'm not sure why. I could just stay with use the AoE cast, or the I think it's caster age or cast age. I'm not sure what it is. Capture Pro. Or Capture Age. Yeah, Capture Age. I could do that, but let's be honest. The soundtrack of this game really does help a lot. I love the soundtrack of this game. A lot of market spamming. The reason that Nova is placing him here so that way his trade cards can quickly hit that market, the AI market, and quickly go back to his home markets right here. Which, if you don't know already, whenever your markets hit their target, they're going to revert back to the longest market of the player that owns those trade cards, thus giving that player the most amount of gold possible from the trade. So, a little bit of caviar if you guys didn't know already. 60 wood choppers coming from Nova, Fighter at 77. No players have any farms as of yet, so obviously this is going to be primarily a siege conquest type of game. 8 minutes and 50 seconds left in the treaty. Let's check for the relic. Nova's got one. Let's see if Fighter has a monastery. No monastery yet from Fighter. It's not really necessary. We don't really see the I guess when it's just one relic on a 1v1 per player, so 2 relics on the map, you don't really see the difference versus 4 relics. You don't even really see the difference with 4 relics in these Michi Turbo games, because most of your gold income is going to be coming from, like, what, 100 to 200 trade cards, depending on the type of game you're playing. So we don't really play these many 1v1 games. We play mainly team games, so yeah. But in terms of 1v1 Michi games, Nova, I would like to say, is the #1 player. Fighter, I've never seen him play a 1v1 game before, so this will actually be a first for me. But I'm going to go ahead and pause it right now. We're going to kick things back up once the treaty expires. So, hang in there, fellas. We are back. This is kind of funny. You don't really see players do something. Ooh, excuse me. We don't see players do something like this often. So Fighter has built a wall. I'm not sure why he built this type of wall right here. This is ridiculous. So you don't build a wall like this blocking your villagers from woodline. But, oh well, to each their own. We're gonna look at the difference in economy. So Nova has a 10,000 wood lead on Fighter, and gold, Fighter actually has a 1,000 wood lead, less than 1,000 wood, or less than 1,000 gold lead on Nova. Still zero farm nope, fighter is starting to farm. Fighter is farming. The farming fighter. The Celtic fighter who farms. Now we have Nova building another prestigious trade wall, same as fighter. I get it over here. Well, both of them are doing the exact same thing, walling off portions of the wood. Things like that really do confuse me, but fighter has not closed this up, and now he has closed it up, but it's still open through here. Nova has walled off the entire backside of the trade, so I suppose in 1v1s, trade walls are highly necessary. A lot of siege gathering here in the bottom portion of the map with 2 seconds left, and Nova's going to rush cut. Yep. Looks like no military production yet from fighter, but he is pushing up top. So you have players, you have both of these guys pushing on the opposite sides of the map with little to no resistance whatsoever. The difference is that Nova has way more military than the bottom portion of the map. Trebuchets, a lot of trebs, so 40 trebs and 53 siege onagers, with paladins being created. I'm assuming the paladins would be meant or designed to rush in. And now it is completely open in the bottom of the map on the fighter's side. Nova is respawning up top with siege onagers to defend, but there is an open portion right here he did not see, so Woad Raiders are pushing in, fighting the siege onagers. In the bottom, paladins are in as well. With a forward castle right next to fighters' markets. No military response on the bottom from fighter. It seems like they're both racing to the enemy's trade, but fighter is not fast enough. So, I think it's already a GG. Nova can't get his castle started with the trade cards in the way. There he goes, there he goes, there he goes! Yep, the castle's being created. The siege onagers, trebs, and paladins. I honestly think Nova's going to win this here quickly. On the top side, we have a lot of idle military from the fighter, though. Siege onagers, halberdiers, and Woad Raiders. But Nova has siege onagers up top and a line of towers that are going to help defend his trade. So that is very smart. You never see that. Looks like Nova's attacking the ground, basically. Lot of towers. It doesn't matter if fighter gets in, he's not going to be able to do any damage. Fighter walled off his own markets down here, or he tried to. Forward barracks, here come the halberdiers, and called it for Nova. We're going to look at the scoreboard right over here. So 443 kills, 218 deaths from Nova. So, yeah, this was not a good idea right here. I think Celts is Nova's best civilization, or the civ that he has the highest win percentage with. So, GG, GG.